Welcome to the New Thought Ministry of Prayer. This is a sacred space for reflection, renewal, and conscious connection with the divine presence that lives within you and all life. Here, we practice affirmative prayer, also known as spiritual mind treatment, a way of aligning thought, heart, and intention with the truth of who we are. Whether you're beginning your day or bringing it gently to a close, this is your moment to return to center, to remember, and to realign with peace, clarity, and possibility. You are not alone in this practice. You are part of a global community, choosing presence over distraction, faith over fear, and love as a way of living. The New Thought Ministry of Prayer is a ministry of the New Thought Media Network, sharing the message and practice of a positive, transformative spirituality with the world. Take a breath, let go, and let us begin.
Hello, and welcome. Welcome to evening prayer time here with the New Thought Ministry of Prayer on the New Thought Media Network. I'm Reverend Christy Semple, a member of the prayer team, and I am so glad that you're joining us at the New Thought Ministry of Prayer, where our vision is to cultivate and uplift the fullness of life, connecting the world, humanity, and you through peace, love, and compassion. And to carry that vision and carry out that vision, we offer live affirmative prayer twice a day, every day, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Every day, we are here for you. Live affirmative prayer. And affirmative prayer, what it is not a begging or beseeching, reaching out there to something and asking. It is a recognition of the creative power of our mind and our oneness with the infinite intelligence of the universe, and aligning with that to create positive outcomes in our lives. It's a beautiful and powerful spiritual tool for upliftment, transformation, change. And as you are listening to prayer here, if there's something on your heart, if there's a desire that you have for change, for resolution of something, for a new experience of something in your relationships, in your work, in your creative expression, in your abundance, prosperity, in your health. If you have a desire for change, for resolution, I invite you to send a prayer request to us. You can post it in the comments here if you're watching live, or you can send that to us at www.ntmedia.org/prayer. And we will, that will go out to our prayer team, all of us, ministers and prayer practitioners, and we will pray for you. We are here for you. And I see that Wayne Baldwin is joining us this evening. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful that you are joining us here for evening prayer time on with the New Thought Ministry of Prayer. So again, if you have a prayer request, you can post it if you're watching live. You can also, as I said, send that to us if you're watching this either live or as a recording at www.ntmedia.org/prayer. And before I pray here this evening, I wanted to share an idea that inspired me. And this, I mentioned earlier in another prayer time this week, I had talked about the passing of Dr. Jean Houston, the spiritual powerhouse, the magnificence of Jean Houston. She was co-founder of the Human Potential Movement. And the potential in all of us that she recognized, that she understood, the encouraged. And in reading about her, this is so wonderful. It said she believed there was within us more moral capacity, more spiritual depth, more creativity, more courage, more compassion, more imagination, more becoming. I love that. More becoming, and that recognition that we're always and ever unfolding, more becoming. We are always always and ever unfolding. And along those lines, I was also reading just the other day about Frank Lloyd Wright, the brilliant architect Frank Lloyd Wright. And a lot of people don't realize this, but the most groundbreaking work that he did, Frank Lloyd Wright, was between the ages of 68 and 91. How about that? He designed Falling Water, which is one of his premier pieces. It's actually in southwestern Pennsylvania, where I live. He designed that when he was 68 years old. And then the Guggenheim Museum in New York City he was commissioned to design it at age 76. And he continued working on that for the rest of his life. Do you see that becoming? That potential that is within us to unfold, to express. I love that becoming, to recognize that. And that's what I'm going to pray about here that this evening, that becoming. There's a beautiful passage related to this Bible passage. It's in Esther, and I have to double check it. It's chapter 4, verse 14. Perhaps this is the moment for which you have been created. How about that? Think about Frank Lloyd Wright. All those moments have been created because we're becoming. And there's something for us in this moment, that becoming, to express the magnificence of who we are. So I'm going to take that into prayer here this evening and see if we have. Thank you, Wayne. Oh, thank you. Yes. We involved in helping others. That beingness of who we are. That allowing. That does. It helps. It helps us. It helps others. It helps the world when we really shine and allow that becoming. And so I am going to take that into prayer here. And when I pray, I close my eyes and I invite you to do the same if it is safe and comfortable for you to do so. And I speak I, saying I, and I invite you to listen and take that as your own. So right here, right now, I'm breathing deeply. And breathe out. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. Put a hand on your chest and feel your beautiful beating heart. And recognize this breath. It is the one breath. And breathing through and as you. The one heart. The rhythm of life, of the one life beating through you. The beauty of that, the beauty of one infinite intelligence, divine wisdom, one presence that is in all, through all, and as all, the divine presence everywhere, in every moment, one, through all, right here, right now, at every point in space, every moment in time, one heartbeat, one breath, that I know, I recognize that I am one with it. I live and move and have my being in the one that I call God. One with it, and in it, I am that. I am, moves through me and as me. And I know that it moves through all life. And I am one with the one, in the one, and one with all, and the beautiful interconnection of life. And I know, I recognize that as I speak my word, I speak it into the creative mind that is all around and everywhere, receiving it. Just as seed is received in the soil. I speak my word into that the soil of creative mind, and it is received and acted upon by the infinite intelligence. It's the law that responds and says yes. Always, and recognizing that. I speak my word that I recognize. But potential that I am, and I allow and open to my becoming. I recognize that potential. It's the one life in me. And I open to my becoming, knowing that right here, right now, this is the perfect time for me right here, right now, to be, to do, to love, to express creatively, to give, to express talents and interests, helpfulness, kindness, in ways that are unique and wonderful, that haven't been done before. This is the perfect time of my becoming. And I recognize that and allow that. And I open to that movement through me, opening and changing any ideas, any limited ideas that may have held that back or blocked that somehow. I allow that becoming, and I recognize the beauty of it and the power of that, of allowing that to flow through me. Loving kindness, new ways of recognizing the goodness that I am, recognizing the goodness of others, new ways of showing that, new ways of allowing the uniqueness of me to shine in the world as interests, as talents, in how I interact with other people, how I loving my family, the givingness of who I am, the givingness of God expressing through me love, peace, new ways of expressing respect and understanding, kindness, patience and listening, and that becoming, the becoming of shining, being a shining light here. A new way of expressing an interest and talent, inspired by artists and the architect Frank Lloyd Wright, and recognizing that he opened to his becoming as he was 68, as he was 78, as he was 91, becoming, and I open to that. I open to the becoming of the magnificence that I am. And as I allow that to flow, it is so uplifting and so fulfilling. And I appreciate the new experiences in my life, the richness of relationships with my family, with friends, with colleagues, my interactions with people that I know and don't know, the new way that I see the world, see who I am in the world, the good that I am in the world, the joy that I express in the world, the givingness that is that becoming, and new ways of giving of my time, my talent, my treasure, and becoming, new awareness, new understanding, new appreciation, new awe of life. Whatever is happening, if there's any confusion or wondering, I know, I remember the becoming that I see and understand in new ways. And I allow that, and that uplifts me, and I know that ripples out to the world. And so I release this word that I recognize and allow my becoming of the magnificence that I am. I release this, and I know that it is received by the creative mind, just like a seed in the soil, and acted upon by the infinite intelligence, the divine, ever-present divine, is acted upon through as the law of good that responds and says yes, and makes it so. In me, through me, and as me, around me, this good this recognizing, this allowing, becoming the magnificence that I am. And so I know, as I release it, it is received and acted upon, and it is happening. I welcome it. I appreciate it. Knowing that it is so, I affirm. It's great thanks. And so it is. And so it is. Ashe. Amen. Thank you for joining me in that. I'm so glad you're here and so glad that Wayne, thank you. Yes, the energy, that energy of the divine in us, opening to that and becoming new expressions of life. That's right. Yes, that becoming energy. Yes, thank you, Wayne. And I had mentioned before, and I'll share with you again to remind you that if you have a prayer request, you can send that to us, ntmedia.org/prayer. And on that page, you can send a request that goes out to our whole prayer team, ministers, prayer practitioners. Also, you can request a private prayer session with one of our members of our prayer team. Lots of opportunities for this beautiful tool, spiritual tool of prayer through the New Thought Ministry of Prayer. And we are a ministry of the New Thought Media Network, which is a global broadcast network, positive music, media, and entertainment, and more. And your giving this to this ministry of prayer is greatly appreciated. And it supports and nurtures this idea as we reach out to uplift, to inspire, for transformation for the world, humanity, and you. And you can give at that address there. And we welcome that and we appreciate that. And to learn more about the New Thought Media Network, you can go to our main page, ntmedia.org. Our weekly program schedule is there, 40 plus hours of programming a week, lots of spiritual enrichment on spiritually enriching subjects related to love and peace, prosperity, relationships, and learning more about the New Thought philosophy and the practices and applying that in our everyday lives. So much there for you. And you can see shows, go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/New Thought Media Network. And there are playlists for all the programs, including morning and evening prayer. You can go back and listen to that. So much there for you. And I invite you and encourage you to look at that. Oh, it's magnificent. Also, we have music. Live365.com/New Thought Radio. It's really good. New Thought artists that you may have heard of, and some you may not. Oh my goodness. And 24/7, that enriching and uplifting positive music to inspire and guide you in your day. So live365.com/New Thought Radio. So much there for you. And I'll leave you with one more thought here, one of my favorites. I am the hands and feet of God, the divine, on earth, making contributions to the world in the spirit of gratitude, peace, and love. So think about that becoming, of them making those contributions, that giving this in new ways, and how that enriches us and enriches the world. And so I'm so glad that you're here to listen and be uplifted here. And I invite you to come back and visit us again. Until the next time, peace and blessings. Namaste. Thank you. See you again.
Thank you for praying with us today. If this time has supported you, we invite you to return morning or evening and to share this space with others who may be seeking the same sense of peace and connection. If you feel called to support this ministry, your financial contribution helps us continue sharing this work with people around the world. Together, we're creating something more than a moment. We're living into a deeper awareness of who we are. The New Thought Ministry of Prayer is a ministry of the New Thought Media Network, and you are welcome here.